Very good morning, my friends. How are you? Hope you guys are doing very well, and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Extreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So I'm really very proud and very happy about our performance in the premium Forex signals group on Telegram. I think Angel is doing amazing job, and really the signals are again outstanding as we have always expected from Extreme Trader. Within just 2 days we have made more than 110 pips of profits delivered to our clients in the premium group. These are the results right in front of you, my friends, without hiding anything. Thankfully we are having very good profits, big profits, compared to, of course, a very small tiny losses, just 19 or 2 or 21 pips of loss, which is very normal. I mean, if you compare it with other signals providers who just let the signal to hit the stop loss, because actually in Extreme Trader we are doing the best to prevent that. But however, sadly, sometimes it happens, as you can see right here. On Monday we have one signal has hit the stop loss, but meanwhile we have thankfully recovered with other signals. This is Forex. This is how it works, my friends. Some days will be really good, some other signals might actually lose, but however, those who are prepared with the proper money management and ready for the trades are actually making good profits with our signals. Thankfully everyone have recovered by Tuesday, and as you can see, these are the signals that we have sent, and thankfully they are in profit. So of course, if you wish to join Extreme Trader Forex Signals group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below this video. Contact them today, and hopefully we will see you there. Alright, so let's now head to the weekly signals, and let's see what happened so far with the signals that I have sent last Saturday and what happened so far in the market. As you can see, my friends, I have sent the signal on Euro USD that we can start shorting the pair. Wait a minute, yes, right from this level of 1.17983. However, the Euro USD has actually fallen immediately without reaching our entry point, and immediately has broken the support level on 1.17538. As you can see, the pair has went all the way straight to the take profit level, so therefore the signal is no longer valid. But however, I believe right now that the Euro USD is gonna face a strong pressure from the support right here, as you can see on 1.17123. That pair is definitely gonna face this pressure from the support level, and definitely gonna rise a little bit more, making a pullback, and also of course retesting to the broken support level on 1.17577. Definitely that is gonna be the best level that we can start again shorting the pair, because right now we cannot really start shorting it at this at the lowest level of the support. It's always safe, in my opinion, to wait for the perfect moment to start shorting the pair. And in my opinion, as I said before, we have to wait for the market to reverse upon the pressure from 1.17123, and then wait for the pullback, and then we can start shorting the Euro USD again. And of course, as we can see right here, we're having this long-term support trend line, and remember, I'm on the daily chart, my friends. I'm on the daily chart. So as we can see, we had here the long-term support trend line. So definitely the market is actually has recently made the bearish breakout from that support trend line, and therefore we can expect from the market to reverse to create a new resistance trend line, and then and only then we can short the pair. That being said, let me now move to the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see right here, my friends, we just have to wait for the pair to rise for another I would say, because we already have right here a support level right now on the 4-hour time frame, my friends. So we already have here a previous support level which has been broken out from, so therefore we can expect from the market to rise again and create also a new resistance level, because create a resistance number 2, because right here we are having already a resistance number 1, and therefore we can expect from the market to rise again to hit the second attempt of the resistance, and after that we can start shorting the pair. So we have to wait for the Euro USD to rise for another I would say 30 pips before it's gonna be valid for this sell. That being said, exactly right from there, perfect. So we can start shorting the Euro USD right from this level, my friends, on 1.17441. That's gonna be our new level to start shorting the pair. And let me just drag this line right here and use the same safe zone shape, just like that. Go back to the daily chart, and as you can see, this is exactly where we can start shorting the pair. And for the take profit level, of course, it's gonna be different this time. Oh my god, 1 second. Yes. Now, of course, if we started shorting the Euro USD right from that level of the previous support level, then we are expecting from the pair to continue the fall all the way till it reaches the next support level on 1.16070. So that being said, again on the daily chart, that's going to be our target. So we can expect to make about 113 pips profit from this trade. So therefore, take profit level is going to be 1.16295. There goes your signal for the Euro USD, and hopefully it's going to work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the Pound USD. Now, regarding the Pound USD, as you can see, my friends, the pair has actually started falling without reaching our sell level, but however, it was actually very close. As you can see right here, the pair has actually, I can take the credit for this signal. The pair has reversed just 3 pips before reaching our sell point. Guys, come on, I think I deserve some credit for this signal. So I would say that I would assume that those who have entered the signal are running right now in 72 pips of profits. Anyway, that's not our subject. Let's now move to the next signal and what we can do next with the Pound USD. Now, definitely it seems like the Pound USD is gonna move in a bearish momentum as well. And as you can see right here, the pair seems like it's gonna it's gonna keep falling all the way toward the support level right here on 1.37536. I don't think the Pound USD is gonna stop falling before reaching that level of the support. Hence, we have to start shorting, or actually keep shorting, the Pound USD. Now, if we draw right here a resistance trend line like this, we can see that the pair is actually respecting this resistance trend line, and also we can see clearly that we had right here a previous resistance level. Exactly like this. So right here we had a previous resistance. As we can see, it was the peak of the resistance on 1.38439, and also it was a strong support level in the past. Now we already see right here on the 4-hour time frame, the Pound USD has already created right here what seems like a resistance number 1. Therefore, we can start shorting the Pound USD again once it rises again and hit the resistance trend line, and also create another resistance number 2 and hit the exact same level of the strong resistance level right here. So therefore, we have to wait for the Pound USD to rise for another about 20 pips before it's going to be valid for a good short. Therefore, sell the Pound USD at 1.38439. And for the safe zone, of course, the safe zone has to be ranging just like a little bit above the resistance level, because as you can see right here, my friends, we're having here a resistance zone. So we can expect somehow from the Pound USD to be ranging inside this resistance zone before finally falling all the way to the take profit level. Therefore, the safe zone will be ranging for about 53 pips, which is really fair enough. And for the take profit level, as I mentioned before, it's gonna be right here at this support level, which means we can expect to make about 90 pips profit from the Pound USD, and I believe it's gonna even fall more than that, but however, that's gonna be our target for the meantime. So therefore, 1.37536 is gonna be our target for the Pound USD. There goes your signal for the Pound USD, and hopefully it will be a good signal, and hopefully we'll make good profit out of it. Let's now take a look at the AUD USD. So the AUD USD actually is still falling, however it hasn't reached our sell level. But however, if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that right here the market has created a resistance number 1 and again resistance number 2, which means that most likely AUD USD is going to continue the fall. Now it's a matter of where we can exactly start shorting the pair. Just give me a moment, hold on. So actually this is my strategy. We're using trend lines. As we can see, my friends, I have drawn right here this resistance trend line right from this resistance right here to this lower high. However, what I can do next is just dragging this line right here, the resistance trend line, and what we can see right here is a perfect match. As you can see also, this resistance trend line has been respected again, not only once, but 2 times. Now, what we can expect next from the AUD USD, upon the pressure from the support level on 0.73358, we can expect from the AUD USD to make another pullback again, hit the exact same level of the resistance trend line, and then it's gonna continue the fall, which means we can expect from the pair to rise for another 16 pips, I would say, before it's gonna be valid for another sell level. So therefore, what we can do right here is exactly like this. Perfect match. Yes, exactly right here on 0.73452. We can start again shorting the AUD USD. Let me just draw for you the edge of the safe zone again, just to make sure everything is correct. I believe that's correct, right? Yeah, no, that's a lot. Hold on. And just be like this. I think because right here we're having this resistance zone exactly like this, so we can expect from the pair to be ranging inside this resistance zone right here before it's going to be valid for another sell, or actually to continue the fall, sorry. So therefore we can start shorting the AUD USD exactly on 0.73452, just like that. And for the target right now, the target of course has to be almost the same. I mean, there is nothing has been changed. I believe it's only just a new entry. Meanwhile, we are just aiming this support level, because most likely the AUD USD is gonna keep falling to this support level, which means we can still expect to make about 75 pips profit from this signal. So there goes your signal for the AUD USD, and hopefully it will work very well and we will make good profits out of it. Now let's take a look at the USD CAD, which is going to be a weird signal, because actually the CAD has reversed exactly from the support from this previous support level, as I mentioned, on 1.25290, and the pair has reversed exactly from that level and has went actually in total of 60 pips, I would say, of profit. But meanwhile, what happened later on is that the pair has actually made this strong bearish breakout candle, and now it seems like USD CAD is going to continue the fall. I don't think that the USD CAD is going to continue the rise with this price action on the 4-hour time frame. Even on the daily chart, we can see this strong bearish candle has appeared, and therefore most likely the USD CAD is going to actually continue the fall. Therefore, in my opinion, our entry is still valid, but however, we have to expect from the USD CAD to continue the fall exactly right from this level on 1.25535. Most likely right now what's going to happen is that the USD CAD, upon the pressure from the support level on 1.25249, is going to actually make another pullback. It's going to hit actually this previous resistance level, which has appeared right before this bearish breakout candle, and then from this level we can start shorting the USD CAD. I know, guys, it's a weird thing because we are shorting the Euro USD, and again right now we are shorting the USD CAD, but however sometimes it happens, and sometimes we just have to go we have to be logic about our entries. I cannot just force the market to be going up at this moment. I have made my analysis, and so far I really don't think that the USD CAD is gonna be bullish at the moment at all, unless if this was of course a fake breakout and we have fallen for it. But however, everything so far says that the USD CAD is gonna fall, so therefore USD CAD is gonna be good for the short on 1.25535. And for the target, of course, if the pair is going to fall from this point, we can expect from the pair to continue the fall all the way to hit at least this previous support, because this is support number 1, and we can expect from the market to continue the fall till it hits the same level of the support to create support number 2, which means we can expect to make about 78 pips profit from this signal. Meanwhile, our safe zone is going to be ranging for 50 pips. I think that's gonna be fair enough for the USD CAD, but to be honest with you, if that happens, this is actually interesting, because right now we are having here this support trend line like that, and if that happens, oh boy, we're gonna score big time, because if the pair is actually hit this resistance level and fallen and made actually the bearish breakout from the support trend line, then we can expect from the USD CAD to continue the fall all the way till it hit the lowest level of the support right here on 1.24230. I think that's going to be a more valid target, exactly like this. That's actually a more realistic target, because as I said before, the fall from this support trend line, or the breakout from this support trend line, means most likely that the pair is going to continue the fall and won't stop unless it reaches this support level right here, which means we can expect to make about 116 pips profit from this signal. So therefore, take profit level for the USD CAD is 1.24348. There goes your signal for the USD CAD, and hopefully it's gonna work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the USD JPY. USD JPY actually has actually reversed just, I think, about 7 or 8 pips before reaching our buy level, and so far running in 65 pips. Of course, we cannot claim this signal because it has reversed before reaching our entry point. But however, what's next with the USD JPY? Now, if we look carefully, my friends, we have to identify the zones of the support and resistance levels. If we study this chart right here, what we can see that right here, the market has actually made the bullish breakout right from this resistance level on 110.500. Most likely right now the pair is actually gonna fall again and respect this support level right here. That is the support level which is gonna be respected, and again exactly we can start buying the USD JPY right from the exact level of the support, because it's can actually rely on it in its on its climbing way toward this resistance level right here. So therefore, our new level to start buying the USD JPY is going to be exactly right here. Let me just draw the line. Exactly right here. Perfect. All right. I'm aligning my line actually to be aligned with this peak of this resistance, and also with in a way to match up with this support level, and of course with this right here, the support right here, because on the 4-hour time frame we can see that the market has created this tail, which means we already have a support number 1, and therefore we can expect from the market to reverse again on support number 2. That is exactly where we are actually going to start buying the pair, or buying the USD JPY. So therefore USD JPY is good for the buy at 110.484. As you can see, my friends, I started to get tired of talking. I don't know how long it's gonna take to be fully recovered from this damn COVID, but however, I'm doing my best. Hopefully it's gonna be helpful for everyone. So we can expect to make about 111 pips profit from this signal, because we are aiming the peak of the resistance at 111.602. There goes your signal for the USD JPY, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the USD CHF. Now, regarding the USD CHF, as we can see, the pair has actually resumed the rising without reaching our buy level at all, and it has actually exceeded our take profit level. Now, what's next with the USD CHF? Now, definitely what we can understand from the USD CHF, that the pair right now is facing a resistance level on 0.92300, and therefore we can expect from the pair to make another pullback. And as we can see right here, my friends, on the daily chart, we're having this strong support level. That support level definitely is gonna be respected, and exactly this is where we can start again buying the USD CHF. Hopefully it will work this time and we can actually enter with the buy order. Therefore, USD CHF is good for the buy exactly right from that level, as you can see, which was previously a take profit level, but right now I'm just gonna change it to be buy. It's exactly the same level, 0.92031, and of course the target has to be right here, my friends, above the resistance. Let's just go back to the weekly chart this time, and we can see the target right here, exactly right here. If the pair is gonna continue the rise, we can expect from it to continue the rise all the way until it hit this previous resistance right here, at least to hit this level. I think it's gonna continue the rise actually to hit the peak of the resistance at 0.94396, but however, that's gonna be our target, which means we are aiming 91 pips profit from this signal. So therefore the take profit level is gonna be 0.92950. There goes your signal for the USD CHF, and hopefully it will work very well and bring us lots of profits. Let's now take a look at the gold, which has surprisingly went all the way directly like this at the opening on Monday, and actually went in total of, let me just be sure, I mean it went in total of 820 pips before finally reverse. I mean that was amazing. And actually I forgot to check the reason behind this fall, but however, it's obviously for everyone, it's obvious I think for everyone that the gold is going to continue the fall. Now it's a matter of where we can start shorting the gold again. Now if we study the chart right here, let me just disable this one. So if we study the chart right here, my friend, let me just delete all of these lines which I have drawn earlier. Now, what we need to find is the strongest support and resistance levels to understand where is the gold gonna continue the fall, or where exactly we can start shorting the gold again. Now let me just make it short for you that exactly right here at this level we can start again shorting the gold. Why? First of all, this was a previous support level, which is going to be retested soon because this was a very strong bearish breakout candle, and the gold definitely going to retest this level. And also, as we can see right here, it was a very strong resistance, not just here, but also right here. It was a very strong key resistance level, and there is no way, in my opinion, that the gold is gonna ignore or skip this level of the resistance. These are very strong levels. 1754 is a key level for the gold, and I believe most likely that the gold is definitely gonna reverse at this point. The only problem is we have to wait for the gold to rise for another 257 pips before it's gonna be valid for another short. But however, I believe the gold with this fast movement most likely is going to reach this level sooner than later. So therefore, sell for the gold at 1754.68. And let me just align this one. And of course, now regarding the take profit level, let me just go back to the weekly chart. Now for the target, if we started shorting right here, let me just make it safe for you that we can actually make the take profit level to be exactly the same level of the support where the gold has just bounced. Now some of you might tell me that, Salah, we have here several attempts of the gold of the support, but why you are planning to short? Well, the answer is very simple. This structure right here is usually indicates for a bearish reversal. And I don't think that the gold is actually gonna rise at this point. Not with this resistance level right here and this one. These level of the resistance are just cannot be ignored, as I mentioned earlier. So therefore, what we can do right now is waiting for the gold to rise again, hit the same level of the resistance, and the target for the meantime is gonna be 1686.14. After that, we can expect the gold to actually continue the fall all the way. But however, if that happens, I believe it's gonna revisit again the same level of 1626. But however, that's gonna happen in the upcoming weeks. So therefore, what we can do right now is just shorting the gold right here at that previous support level and aim 686. Hopefully, it's gonna be a very good profit. So therefore, take profit level for the gold is going to be 1686.14. And for the safe zone, of course, now the safe zone, my friends, it has to be ranging just a little bit above this resistance level, exactly right here. Why? Because as we can see, we also have here a resistance zone, so there is a slight chance that the gold actually might rise again, or actually continue the rise above this support level and revisit the same level of this resistance. That's going to be our last defense line before it's going to be a failed signal. Hopefully it won't be, and hopefully everyone will make good profits out of it. I mean, the safe zone is going to be ranging for 300 pips, guys. I know that this is way too much, but however, keep in mind that the target also is 681 pips. Guys, please be extra careful, be extra wise when you are trading the gold. Use a very small lot size. Don't go crazy about your trades. Don't assume that this signal came from extreme trader means it's 100% gonna be a profitable one. It just won't happen like this. We always have to be very careful and prepared about our fund management. Always be ready that this signal might actually fail. We might actually lose money. So if you open a trade right here, make sure that the stop loss is something that you can actually contain. I mean, something that you can actually take it. For example, make sure that your stop loss will be, for example, $800. So you're sure that you won't blow your account because you already sure that I have invested $800 in this trade. So there is no way that I can lose more than that. I will make my stop loss right here just above the safe zone, and my target is exactly where Salah has said. So I am totally safe. My stop loss is going to be $800 and my profit is going to be, for example, $1,500. So I can just leave the trade running and hopefully or just hoping for the best. I'm just telling you, my friends, please be careful. I don't want to hear anyone blaming me if they lost or they blown their account in this trade. I'm not responsible for your fund management. I'm not responsible for how you are controlling your funds or your account management, right? I'm just giving you the signal. I'm telling you my opinion. I think, I believe, I assume that the gold is going to reverse at this point and it's going to go all the way to this level. Now it's up to you what you're doing next. If you want to blow your account with this signal, go for it. If you want to trade wisely, go for it. If you want to, if you want to enter it with a demo account and just learn, that's of course up to you. Sorry for the long speech, my friends. I'm just tired seeing the negative comments who blames me for anyway, sorry guys. Again, I think it's gonna be a very beautiful week and hopefully we'll make good profits out of it. So in the end, I hope that was informative to you and I would like to thank you for watching.